Boswell for the extra point. Now, before they can try the extra point, a flag comes out, and they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. They have the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Coburn.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Here's Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
14 yards. Set. And the Chargers first down.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd down and 4. A run once more with Hampton. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So naturally they will decline it. They got the 1st down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the 1st down through hard work and effort anyway? 1st down.
Herbert now. That one complete to McConkey. So getting 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That's to Omarion Hampton out of the backfield. Calling a gain of a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd
In
and
motion
4.
goes the tight end. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh, Brandon, that's a game. It nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one in the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Justin Herbert.
We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And that'll cut the lead down to 22.
Makes the score.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Quentin Johnston who finished that drive off with a touchdown grab. And able to get this out to the 25. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way. Whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Down back at the 31-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set. Delta, set.
Herbert. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert from 17 yards out. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will cut the lead down to 15.
Chargers.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Lets it fly for Thielen. And this will be caught at the 30. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 42 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll, and now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Chargers.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Jefferson on the tackle.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime. They're getting back into the action. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
Now Rodgers. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
3 and out.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that's caught inside the 30.
Complete to Darnell Washington. A gain of 55 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
For the point after.
Oswell good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
36. Chargers 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down in the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now it's Herbert. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over in that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down and 17.
Looking to throw. Herbert. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Here's J.K. Scott now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. On the return, Austin. Called out a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10.
Their own 32-yard line.
Now Rodgers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Second and 10.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now he's free to midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now it's second and 10.
It's second down.
Rodgers to throw once more. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chargers
Now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
27-yard line.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick... Three and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
second down, 8 to go from the 28.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun.
Herbert. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
8 yards to go.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. That's it. Multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. They bring the pressure as he gets this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really fun.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 64 yards.
And the Steelers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Boswell for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Chargers offense back onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A 7-yard gain. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard
They'll look to throw here on first down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Herbert complete to Johnston here. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Johnston. That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Trying to run for it with Hampton. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain.
Is a turnover on down.
To throw is Rodgers. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Steeler first down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at
the 9. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Warren will try the right side.
Potato.